King lives on, really, and he's doing it at an off-Broadway stage with a pretty diverse cast here.
Yes, Pix 11's Carson Cole got to sit down with the cast of The King and the Final Hours and hear all about their new age take on life of Elvis Presley. This is a really interesting look at it, too.
It is, because it's such a classic white Hollywood love story, right? From the 50s, 60s, and 70s. When you think of diversity success on Broadway, Lin-Manuel Miranda probably jumps right out of your mouth. But studies show women and people of color still have far fewer roles on stage or in production staffs. But one off-Broadway show is breaking down those barriers while reimagining what the final days of Elvis's life looked like. One of the most famous couples ever, Elvis Presley and his young bride Priscilla. Their beginning and his end, now reimagined in an off-Broadway production, The King, the Final Hours.
Elvis! Ooh, that was a great concert!
Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas!
Elvis was the sex symbol of the 50s, 60s, and 70s, married to Priscilla, who he met at 14, but also in love with fellow film star Anne Margaret. It was always Hollywood's perfect white love story. But now this production is bringing the King to life through a true New York multi-ethnic lens.
It wasn't really setting out like, let's find a black person, a white person, a Mexican, a Puerto Rican. It was more of like, who are the best players for this play? It turned into a diverse cast from behind the scenes as well as to in front of the scene.
Mark Macias, who is Mexican-American, says he grew up idolizing the King.
I have loved Elvis Presley since I was a little boy.
And wanted to explore the Anne Margaret love story and touch a larger human theme.
Who do I love, and what's going to make you happy in those final hours?
Elvis's love interests and conquests were numerous and legendary, according to wife Priscilla. And that sex appeal smolders brightly even on this small off-Broadway stage. The King, played by a true Memphis boy, moving to New York to pursue his acting dream.
Because you just watch his movies or like his interviews and stuff, and he's like a really charismatic guy.
And actor Colleen Wright, playing Anne Margaret, now the same age as when the Swedish starlet fell in love with the King.
She's very out there. She's very strong and specific and knows what she wants.
The cast and crew even giving me a chance to explore in the role of a 1960s reporter.
You two are just adorable together. My sources are right.
And with the rich diversity of this cast and crew, the audience now getting a chance to imagine the story of Elvis anew.
It makes you feel like you're involved more in this revolution of adjusting and starting to train the public eye to not so much pigeonhole roles and pigeonhole beauty and what that means, and to elevate the standard to include literally everyone.
Everyone gets included. The King, the Final Hours, has a limited run through the end of the weekend, but they are extending Pix 11 viewers a special offer. Head over to our website for the details on that. And the producer tells me that his show already has some interest, I can't say, from a big-named possible collaborator, and they're hoping to bring it to a bigger stage so more people get to see it. You know, that's how it goes, right?
Yeah.